Welcome back, heroes. The battlefield is about to shift again, and this time, strategy will decide who wins. A new Titan has arrived with mechanics that can completely flip the flow of a fight, and I'm about to show you how to make that power work for you, not against you. Verdoc is the newest addition to the Hero Wars Titan lineup, and his arrival marks an exciting new chapter in the Earth faction. His event begins on October 24th, giving players the perfect opportunity to strengthen their Earth teams with this powerful new Titan. Verdoc isn't just another frontline tank, he brings a unique mechanic that changes how you approach stuns and timing in battle. Verdoc's first skill, Phytogenesis, is the core of his kit. When activated, he summons a creature called Phyto. The moment Phyto appears, it deals damage to nearby enemies and stuns them for 1 second. But the real power lies in the aura Phyto emits. It increases the duration of all incoming stun effects on nearby opponents by 50%. That means every stun from your team lasts longer, creating extended windows of control during the fight. Phyto's health equals 10% of Verdoc's maximum health, and although Phyto cannot be targeted or damaged directly, it disappears whenever Verdoc takes damage. Essentially, Phyto's survival depends entirely on how long Verdoc can stay protected. This ability is designed for synergy. It works perfectly with Titans who specialize in stunning their enemies, like Eden, Solaris, Nova, Moloch, and Rigel. All of these Titans can capitalize on Phyto's aura to chain longer stuns and keep the enemy team locked down. The combination becomes even stronger with the new Earth Totem skill, Wrath of the Depths, which stuns the entire enemy team after the stone lands. When this interacts with Phyto's aura, that stun duration extends significantly, giving your team a huge tactical advantage. Another great synergy comes from Amon. Since Amon deals increased damage to stunned enemies, Verdoc becomes the perfect setup Titan for him. The longer the enemy stays stunned, the more devastating Amon's attacks become. One key detail to remember, Phyto can't be damaged directly, but it disappears when Verdoc takes damage. That's why timing and manual play matter. If you're playing manually, the right way to keep Phyto on the battlefield longer is to activate Verdoc's ultimate before your other Titans with stun abilities. This way, Phyto's aura is active before stuns begin, maximizing their duration. Then, once the stuns are applied, activate the Earth Totem to further lock down the enemy. This rotation keeps Verdoc safe and ensures Phyto stays active for as long as possible. One of my favorite team setups includes 3 light Titans, Solaris, Rigel, and Amon, paired with 2 Earth Titans, Eden, and Verdoc. Here's how the battle usually unfolds. Rigel starts by stunning the enemy Titans, buying precious time for your team to prepare. When the Fire Totem activates, I immediately trigger the Light Totem to protect my team from the incoming burst. Then I wait patiently until Verdoc's ultimate is ready. I don't activate Amon, Eden, or Solaris just yet. Once Verdoc casts his ultimate and Phyto appears, I follow up with Eden and Solaris to stun the enemy team. With Phyto's aura active, those stuns last longer, giving Amon the perfect setup to unleash his ultimate. Since Amon deals bonus damage to stunned enemies, the result is a massive burst that often turns the entire battle in your favor. Verdoc's playstyle rewards timing, awareness, and precision. When used strategically, he transforms your Earth-Light hybrid team into a stunning powerhouse capable of controlling and crushing the battlefield. Now let's move to Verdoc's second skill, Spiritual Bond, Earth. This ability highlights the deep connection between Verdoc, Phyto, and the elemental force of Earth itself. Through this bond, both Verdoc and Phyto are recognized as 2 Earth Titans for totem activation purposes. On top of that, they generate 20% more energy during battle to charge and activate the Earth Totem faster. In practical terms, This completely changes the way Earth teams can be built. Normally, you need 3 Earth Titans to activate the Earth Totem, but with Verdoc on your side, that rule no longer applies. Now, Verdoc and just 1 additional Earth Titan are enough to trigger the totem, freeing up 3 more team slots for Titans of any other element. This opens the door to countless new team compositions that were previously impossible. You can now combine Eden and Verdoc with 3 Fire Titans, 3 Water Titans, or even mix in 3 Light or Dark Titans. The strategic flexibility here is enormous. Verdoc isn't just another addition, he's a complete shift in team building possibilities. I ran multiple tests comparing different setups to understand how much this skill really impacts totem activation speed. When using Verdoc and Eden together, just 2 Earth Titans, and comparing that to a full trio of Earth Titans without Verdoc, I noticed an interesting result. The setup with 3 Earth Titans activates the Earth Totem around 5 to 6 seconds faster. The reason for this is straightforward. 3 Earth Titans naturally deal more total damage through their combined basic attacks and ultimates, which fills the team's energy bar more quickly. In contrast, a 2 Titan team simply generates less total output, even though Verdoc counts as 2 Titans for activation purposes. However, once you include Verdoc in a 3 Earth setup, for example, Verdoc, Eden, and another Earth Titan, the activation speed becomes almost identical to a traditional 3 Earth lineup. In this case, Verdoc's Spiritual Bond works as intended, counting as 2 Titans for totem purposes. Just remember, for the bonus energy generation effect to apply, Phyto must be active on the battlefield. If Verdoc takes damage and Phyto disappears, that additional energy gain is lost. When you look at Verdoc's overall design, it becomes clear that his purpose isn't to serve as a damage dealer. Instead, he's here to bring more strategy, depth, and flexibility to Titan battles. His presence changes the rhythm of team compositions, giving players more creative options to build around their favorite Titans while maintaining totem efficiency. In short, Verdoc expands the tactical side of Hero Wars Titans, offering smarter, more dynamic combinations that reward timing, precision, and strategy over pure power. So, Guardians, that's everything you need to know about Verdoc, the newest Earth Titan shaking up the Dominion. With his unique Phytogenesis and Spiritual Bond skills, he's not just adding power to your Earth lineup, he's adding strategy. Verdoc changes how you approach timing, team synergy, and totem activation, giving you more ways than ever to outsmart your opponents and control the flow of battle. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think about Verdoc so far? Have you tested him in your teams, or are you planning to during the event? Share your thoughts and setups in the comments below. I always enjoy seeing the creative combinations you come up with. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the Olympus channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next strategy video. Remember, in Hero Wars, it's not just about strength, it's about timing, insight, and precision. Master that, and victory is yours. Salute and friendship.